It is Monday, March 3rd, our first Monday in March. So that means we got to put the business suit on and get down to business. What do the kids say? Stepping on business. We'll put our foot on the neck of business, is what I'm trying to get at. I got three picks for you tonight. They're kind of on the bankroll builders, not the best odds, a little juiced up, but that just means they have higher odds to win. And we need a little bit of that. We haven't caught our footing yet in March. 2-2 night last night. Mikal Bridges just couldn't get the job done. He sat out most of the fourth quarter. The game did go to overtime. He just wasn't really there for us. Then we had Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn did what we needed him to do, and the research there was puro. We needed, I'm so sorry, 11 PA, and he got us 19. He was solid in both halves. Trey Murphy, heartbreaker. We needed 21 points. Of course, he finishes with 20, so we get hooked there. We have a 2-2-1. This is what I mean. The ball bounces a certain way, and then we have 3-1, where we would have been 3-1, which is a completely different feeling than 2-2. Needed one more basket there. Didn't get it. But I love it when the thumbnail athlete hits their bet, their player prop, and that was Sensible, Bryce Sensible, over 15 and a half points. He finished with 21. Great read. And we're going to jump right into it. We're starting off three picks with the Warriors at Hornets. Now here, I'm going to try something new out. I'm going to give you my three considerations, and then I'll tell you my pick. This way that you guys have some other ideas. If you don't like my pick, you could pivot somewhere else. Here are my three ideas. LaMelo under 24 and a half points. Mark Williams over 14 and a half points. And Jimmy Butler over 5.5 rebounds. I'm going to take the under on LaMelo because the evidence says to. LaMelo under 24 and a half points, minus 130. He scored under 25. So he hasn't scored 25 points in 8 of his last 10. And in that span, he's averaging a rough 17.1 points in those 10 games. Golden State allows the fewest points and three-pointers made. This is the first time I'm talking today, so I haven't warmed up the linguistics here. Golden State allows the fifth fewest points and three-pointers made to opposing point guards. What we're seeing now is LaMelo actually in some real struggle mode. Maybe his ankle is bothering him, or maybe he kind of is mentally checked out because his team sucks and he wasn't listed as an all-star. But at the same time, we're looking at the Golden State Warriors, whose defense is becoming very impressive. I'm not sure how many points they allowed their last game, but prior to that, there was a good stretch where they were only allowing their opponents to score 103 points per game. So with limited points, let's say 105, do we think LaMelo's going to score 22, 23% of them, especially when he's being asked to really facilitate to some other guys? You got Nick Smith Jr. kind of turning it up on points. Miles Bridges has been very consistent offensively. Mark Williams can do damage. He might have an advantage down low. I just don't see LaMelo getting 25 points, especially during a time where he's struggling and the defense is prospering. Second pick, Davion Mitchell over 5.5 assists, minus 135. I've been pulling out the wild guys lately. I got Sensible yesterday, Chris Dunn, Davion Mitchell, those real B level, maybe even C level players that you don't really know unless you follow the team. I know of Davion because he is on my fantasy basketball team. He's had, why did I wrote rebounds here? He's had 5 or more assists in 4 of his last 5, including 3 games straight. Last 3 games, he's averaging 6.3 assists point game on 10 potential assists. So we're getting a good amount of potential assists and a great conversion. We're looking at over 75% conversion rate on his, 8 potential assists. 75% conversion rate on his assists. So if we need 5, we don't even need that. We need you to get closer to 50, 55% conversion rate tonight. Washington allows the 5th most assists in general and 3rd most assists to opposing point guards. Davion Mitchell, I've seen his play picked up. I like this matchup for him. He'll sneak by you, get those 5 assists and a couple of rebounds type of guy. And my last pick, the player I love to hate, probably my least favorite player in the NBA. I have a good list of least favorites, and they're all least favorites for different reasons. You might agree with me. Dylan Brooks. We hate that guy. Boo. Under 2.5 three-pointers made, minus 135. He's under three threes in 6 of his last 9. OKC, best three-point defense in the league. Opponents shoot about 33.7% when heading against OKC. And we see a 3% dip on the road for Dylan Brooks. He typically shoots around 41% at home from three-point land. On the road, he actually takes more shots, but shoots only 38%. I don't like this. I don't like the Rockets lineup today. No Fred VanVleet, so you're going to have Thompson running the point. He's a good facilitator, but he takes away from their scoring, and it kind of makes it easier, I think, for OKC to defend as far as their length and their size. They're missing a smaller facilitator who's actually pretty hard to guard for VanVleet. He does create matchup problems, and I think now the Rockets are much easier to switch off of. And I just don't see Dylan Brooks hitting three threes. He might not even get the volume. He might only shoot 3 or 4 threes. So those are my 3 picks. 3 picks on the third for a sweep. What do we think on the third month? I like that. 3 picks, third month, third day for a sweep. I will cook up some parlays today because there's some lines that are interesting to me. But I haven't sat down and cooked that up yet. So check Twitter, check Instagram at Moneyline Grind in the next couple of hours. But I took some of those lines I liked, and I put them in a round robin. I'm into round robin. So I got 5 legs, but I've only did a max of like a 4-pick round robin. So we have the combinations you got for 4 picks, 3 picks, and 2 picks. I didn't do the full 5, so only 4. And the 4-leg, if that hits, the 4-leg with we're looking at plus 17,594. So you can make some serious dough. I put cents on this. I put like 50 cents per combination package. But here we go. Davion Mitchell, 6 or more assists. Draymond Green, 8 or more rebounds. Anthony Simmons, 25 or more points. Kyrie Irving, under 29.5 points. And Cade Cunningham, 11 or more assists. Those are all the picks I got for you. I hope you have a lovely day and a lovely week. Things started off well for me today, so I have a big smile and I have a better energy to start the week. And we're going to make money, so why not be excited about that? This is your boy Dame. This is the Moneyline Grind. Let's get that money.